Hey fam, it is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I am back today with another pick a card reading. I hope everyone is feeling well. I'm feeling blessed. I'm definitely grateful, and I'm really excited to be doing another reading for you all today. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, I definitely want to give you all a special welcome back, especially to all of my lovely returning subscribers. I thank y'all for just tapping in with me, always consistently engaging with this channel, helping it to grow. And I just look forward to expanding this channel with even more readings, remaining consistent, and just being able to give back to y'all because I really don't take your time and energy lightly. I appreciate y'all. I really do. So if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead, click that button, subscribe, join the fam today because I promise you will love it here. And the question that we are asking Spirit today is, what lesson did you teach your ex? Okay, what lesson did you teach your ex? Now, if you want to know what lesson did your ex teach you, I have a reading on that on my channel. But today we flipping it around the other way to see what you taught them. Now, y'all can have multiple exes, so you might want to watch the entire reading. It's up to you. Or if you want to know about one specific ex, then choose, whichever pile you want. And essentially, this is how it's going to go. If you're new to pick a cards in general, you're going to pause the video right now if you need to. Take a look at the 3 pile options that we have in front of us. Pile 1, we have the Final Rose Tarot with the Citrine Crystal. Pile 2, we have the Ethereal Visions Luna Edition Tarot deck with the Clear Crystal Quartz Geode. And then for pile 3, we have the Modern Witch Tarot with the Green Fluorite Crystal. So pause the video right now if you need to. Then you're going to go to the description box, scroll down to the timestamps, and you're going to click the timestamp that correlates with the pile or the piles that you have chosen, and I will see you at your reading. All right, my pile 1 people, if you chose the Final Rose Tarot deck with the Citrine Crystal, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But first and foremost, I definitely want to say welcome again to all the new viewers. Definitely make sure y'all click that subscribe button because I promise that when you join the fam, you will definitely love it over here. And if you are returning, especially all of my lovely returning subscribers, I definitely want to say welcome. And I want to thank y'all for just all of the engagement, all of the love and support that you all show me on this channel. I look forward to remaining consistent and just being able to give back to y'all, being able to add more fun elements to this channel. But, everything a step at a time. But for now, I just want to thank y'all for your time and energy. You could be anywhere, but you are here with me. So I definitely don't take that lightly. Thank y'all. Definitely make sure you check out the links in the description box. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that's there. The link is there. If you would like to donate to this channel for your convenience, the super thanks button is also enabled beneath this video if you would like to donate directly through this platform. But there's other ways that you can donate to this channel. You can also follow me over at Instagram if you would like to. And you can check me out at my Etsy store where I post my line of 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails. So with that being said, the question that we're asking Spirit today is, what lesson did you teach your ex? So we about to get into it. Let's see what comes up for y'all pile 1. I'm excited to do this reading actually. So let's see, yo. Right, so we have the Lovers. We also have the 5 of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. Yeah, I know exactly what you taught this person. I don't know. I feel like this is just a classic story. Like it's just a classic story. Like y'all probably like, what is she talking about? Like, I'm gonna tell you. Then we also have the Two of Wands. All right. So pretty much the lesson that you taught this ex was like, pretty much regardless of what you went through in your past, regardless of what you went through in your past, you can't treat everybody the same way. You can't treat everybody the same way, despite what you went through. I think that between the connection between the both of y'all was actual, and I feel like this ex, like this situation really hurt you because it's like there was a mutual love here between you and this person. It was mutual. Like, and if you didn't know, if this person was trying to play it off, or, you know, the song I heard was Frontin' by Pharrell. If this person was trying to front or trying to play it off, like, that's not what it was. It's like there was actually genuine, true love here between you and this person. And it was a choice. And that's the thing people have to understand is like love in general. Yeah, there's actions that you could show that you love someone, but it's a constant choice that you're committing to every single day. And I feel like it was a choice, like for you and them. I feel like you had other things going on with you in your life as well. Maybe other things that you were focused on, other things that you were really determined and motivated about. You know what I'm saying? And like, you're an adult, so most likely you're going to have other stuff going on outside of your relationship. And the same thing for that person as well. But it's like, regardless of what y'all had going on, it's like y'all chose each other. Okay? And that's something that you could have taught this person as well. Is like, in life, it's a series of choices. If you're going to be here with me, then this is a choice that you have to make. It's not, you didn't force this person's hand to be with you. You know how some people are, where they like to force people's hand to try to control them and manipulate them. It's like, you didn't force, control, or manipulate this person to try to be with you. It just was a choice that you were making, and it was a choice that they had the power to make on their own as well. Now, it's sad because clearly here too, with this 5 of Cups card, on this card, it's a cake. And on this cake, it says, sorry, I'm the worst. I effed up. So this person, like, and how did they F up? I feel like this person had, even if you didn't feel it or really know, but I think you did at a certain point in time, you really understood that, like, you can't really take things as deep with this person as you would like to. So even though it was compatibility here, even though it was love, even though it was some type of union and some type of commitment, like there was love here in this situation, is like, I feel like something you realized was there's a cap or there's a limit. What I just heard was, there's this song by Feist and it's called Limit to Your Love. And I just heard her say there's a limit to your love. So you realize that with this person, it's a certain limit. I just feel like at a certain point in time, this love became very threatening or challenging to this person, and they became very scared, especially when it comes down to having to take things to the next level. I think that's where this person started getting kind of freaked out. Okay. Now, y'all could have, this is X. So yeah, this is somebody you was with. You feel what I'm saying? So it could have just been time to take things to the next level. And you understood that there was something holding this person back, because there was. Now, this person's past is very much holding them back. And in their past, this person was hurt as well. They were hurt in their past. And there's a lot of, you know, negative feelings that they still have towards their past as well when it comes to love. But I feel like this person tried to show up the best way that they could. And sometimes it really is like the best way is not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like the best that someone can do, sometimes it's not good enough. Like that's something we have to understand as well. But anyway, let's take it back to what you actually taught this person. You taught this person that genuine love with someone does exist. You taught this person that love is a choice, that you don't have to manipulate or control people to be in love. You also taught this person that despite and regardless of what you go through in your past, it's like you can still show up strong. You can still show up determined. You can still persevere. You don't have to let shame, regret, difficulty, and challenges from the past, get in the way of your future. And you also taught this person too that like, things have to be grounded at a certain point in time. We just can't live in, la la land. Okay? And you and this person was probably in the honeymoon phase for a while. But it's like once real life started happening and once things had to literally be solidified and plans had to be made, we have to take this thing to the next level, or we have to build upon a firm foundation now for this relationship. It's like that's when it seemed like things started to crumble. So you taught this person that like you can't be afraid to build and to develop things. You know what I'm saying? Whether this person had a fear of FOMO or whether they literally felt like they was too hurt to be able to progress and move things to the next level, you taught them that even here with this Knight of Swords, that you have to take action on the things that you want. You have to put in some, some sweat. What I just heard was sweat equity. You got to put in some sweat. Like you have to put in some time, some energy to develop and build upon what you want to develop and build upon. I think that it's just like when you know something could work out, but then it just doesn't. I feel like this person understood that with their own inability to make a decision. Because yes, they could like you. Yes, they could love you. But now you have to choose to build your life with this person. It's like their own lack of decision making. Because yeah, that's what I heard, inability to make a decision, to choose which direction that they want to go in. And then also feeling very challenged and daunted by any direction that they choose. It's like you also taught this person that like you have to make choices. And when you make choices, you have to be fine with them. You know what I'm saying? You have to come to a decision. You have to be okay with making that decision that you made. And if you love somebody, make the decision to choose to be with them. And if you're going to be with them, then build. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to be with me, then you need to build. So you just basically told this person that like, or you taught them that like, you really truly have to take actions. You have to make decisions. You have to put forth actions on the things that you really want. You can't allow your past to hold you back. Like, you can't allow your past to hold you back. Then we have here too, yeah, Six of Swords, the silver lining. It could be that this person was still hurt from their past and just the things they've been through. And I'm not going to take it lightly. When someone's in the Six of Swords energy, it's like a lot of challenges, okay? It's also a lot of emotional challenges as well. This person could have been dealing with just a lot of moody emotions or just being up and down. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person could have had what I heard was very colorful past. But I just feel like it's very dramatic, especially the type of relationships that they've been. And they've been hurt in their past relationships as well. That's why they have this whole protective barrier that's around them because of that. They have their boundaries. They have their walls. And sometimes it's very impossible to get them to let their walls down, let their guard down, get them to be vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? This person learned that like, it's like you have to be vulnerable at a certain point, you have to, especially, I mean, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do, but I'm just saying, if you're going to choose to be in a relationship with someone and you love them, then it's like, you're going to have to be vulnerable and let this person see who you are, just be like your scars and everything, you know what I'm saying? What I just heard was their scars to your beautiful. Like, I heard that song by Alessia Cara. And it's just like this person understanding that, like, you're beautiful. Like, despite what you've been through, you're beautiful. And I just feel like you showed this person a certain type of unconditional love to now where they're understanding this. Now, also here with the Paradise card, I think the Paradise card is this the, give me 1 second, y'all. Because I don't see this card too often in this deck. Yeah, that's why. The Paradise card is the Sun card. So you just showed them like true love. Like, it's like love here. It's like the lover is true love. And then over here with the Sun card, like true happiness as well. Like, you showed that to this person. And it's unfortunate, but this person will have to kick themselves because they allowed their past to overshadow the possibility of just a really good, happy, and genuine connection with someone where you actually can build with that person. And like, yes, it seems scary. And that's the thing here too. It's scary. It was scary for this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I just feel like this is one of those things where you just have to get up and go, you know? And I feel like this person is understanding that, like, this was a chance encounter, like once in a lifetime type of thing. Like, I should have just got up and went. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what was going on, I should have just got up and went. So this person could be kicking themselves because of that. So let's get some information from a Divine Feminine Oracle deck. Let's see what else you taught this person. Here too, we have hot and spicy. When I see the hot and spicy card, and then I also see these fireworks, it's like, yeah, like you definitely, it could be within your attitude. Some of y'all, it could be within your level of attraction. Then others, it's just the passion between the both of y'all. So, you know, you could have taught them or shown them just a certain level of passion in relationships that they have not really experienced before. And like, I see a lot of wands here too. So yeah, it's some passion, but I do see some, as far as within your relationship, the Three of Pentacles, which is a good type of energy to be in. To see that in a relationship reading, it's like we both coming together. We're both choosing to act on this plan. We're both choosing to build. We're both choosing to collaborate. We're both choosing to partner, you know. And then here too with the besties, you showed them like friendship. You know what I'm saying? Partner in crime. That's funny. Y'all both could be very mischievous people. But here, regardless, it's just like you taught them like actual true friendship. So they've experienced a lot of, you know, passion, happiness, and friendship in your connection. That's what you taught them. And here, you also risk taker too. You taught them how important it is to take risks. And I think that this person didn't really, it's like they was comfortable up until a certain point. Then they started getting a little uncomfortable. You see what I'm saying? So up at that point, this person probably felt like things, because especially with 4, they probably felt like they had to be safe and they couldn't really take any more additional risks when it came to you or to love, you know, because you were pushing this person out of their comfort zone. But this is something that this person, you know, has learned now is like, you know, being pushed out of your comfort zone isn't necessarily a bad thing, you know, to be able to take that risk and to see where things go. So I just feel like this person was scared, and that's something that made them pull back. They were a bit intimidating. Like, things were getting really serious. Things was getting too real, you know. So let's see what else you taught them. I'm pulling from the Reconciliation deck. All right, so we have narcissistic, but this card came up within the reverse. So yeah, you taught this person that genuine people actually do exist. Maybe this person has dealt with just narcissistic people in their past, and y'all know, like, when you get approached by a narcissistic person, it might feel like if you don't know that they're narcissistic, it might feel like, okay, new connection. You don't really realize people are narcissistic till you start observing and watching that person live their life, and then it start making sense. The puzzle pieces start falling, you know, together. But this person has learned that, like, you know, genuine love can exist from someone who is an actual good person. You know what I'm saying? That's not seeking to deceive or manipulate them or anything like that. Like, you know, someone who just want to keep it real, Like, someone who's not like inauthentic, or y'all know how, if you dealt with narcissists, like, you know how they are. You know, they're, everything that they do is coming from a place of codependency. It's coming from a place of low self-esteem, low sense of worth. Everything they do is coming from that place of low self-esteem and not feeling like they're good enough. So it's coming from fear. Like, this is a very fear-based way of living. So this person, you know, has seen that you can actually live through a different type of being, which is coming from a place of love, with love being the opposite of fear. See what else you taught them. Then we also have short-term results. And as you can see, things are melting. So I feel like what you taught this person is like, and that's the thing too, what I just heard was this person don't really have endurance. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously the relationship was heating up. It was heating up. It seemed like this person sabotaged it. So something you taught this person was like, you actually have to maintain things over time. You can't just do a little bit and think like that's going to be enough. You have to put your all into it. And you would think that this person would understand that, especially, you know, just being in a Two of Pentacles type of energy, where it's like, okay, I gotta put forth energy doing this, and I gotta put forth energy doing that. So it's like this person at a certain point in time could have been trying to cut corners, or you all could have been trying to carry the relationship for some time, especially when they started getting scared. So this person understands that, like, if you don't put in consistently, then things are going to fade and things are not going to be maintained. That's something that this person realized. Is like, you have to put in a consistent effort. That's what has to be done. You have to put in a consistent effort. Oh, dang. Then this card came up here as well. That's the one I saw first. Actually, this is the one that wanted to come out, and then all the other cards came out. So we have sexual compatibility as well. That's something that this person learned through you. Like, and I see it also with the hot and spicy. So they just understand that, like, yo, you actually can have it all with someone, because I see the Sun card. That lets me know, like, it's happiness, optimism. And I also see that y'all were friends too. So it's like understanding that, like, yo, you could be friends with somebody, you could love them, and you could be compatible with them. Like, I just feel like this was an all-around holistic type of relationship, or that's what this person could have had. That's what they could have had with you, if they weren't held back from their past. But yeah, you showed this person that you can like someone, you can love someone, and you can be compatible with someone in that way as well, you know. And that definitely is true, especially if this person is used to having certain type of relationships also with narcissistic people. Is like, sometimes it's like there's always a piece to the puzzle that's missing. But it seemed like it was a good holistic connection between the both of you. Just getting one final message from the Hip Hop Queens to see what you taught this person. We also have power. We have power. So for you all, especially power in like what you say, and like power within your intentions and what you want. I feel like this person, something major that they learn from you is that you do have to put, like, you have to put a certain sense of power and strength, like I said, behind what you want and your intentions. You just can't, what I just heard was like half step, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get too comfortable, or start getting scared. It's like you have to maintain a certain level of power, strength, and courage. And especially with this risk taker card here too, is like, bet on yourself in a sense, you know, and just understanding in life that we may not know where things are going to go and how things are headed, where things are headed, but you can put your best foot forward by planning, executing on those plans, and just seeing where things are, and like not being focused on fear, not being focused on what could potentially go wrong, you know what I'm saying, or where you could potentially fail. Just being focused on, okay, this is the goal. This is what I said I wanted. This is what I said I wanted. So I'm just going to do this, and I'm just going to see where it happens. I'm just going to see where it goes, you know, especially because there was happiness here. There was love here between the both of y'all. Like, it seemed like things was working at a certain point in time until it just didn't, when this person allowed their fears and things from the past and, you know, feelings of shame and guilt and regret, you know, for being held back, for understanding that there is a cap. I feel like this person should have had a conversation with you to let you know, like, you know, I haven't been at this place before in relationships. I haven't been here before where it's like, it's working so well between me and someone, and it's scary. Like, because I know what I've been through in the past, and I don't know what this is. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like you taught this person that it's like, regardless of where you're at, you do have to speak up, and you have to communicate, and you got to put power behind what you're saying and what you want. So I don't know, maybe we gonna see, like, let me know what goes on with this person even after this, but this is definitely what you've taught them. I think that you all are very powerful communicators as well. Or you could even be very strong writers as well. Or, you know, you just have a very authoritative voice. It's like kind of, you know, pushing this person to get into that voice and have that voice of authority. And, you know, it's kind of like pushing this person into, you know, just transforming. I feel like you all could be very feminine, but it's like you have the emperor energy is very strong within you. And that's the energy of, you know, finding solutions, executing stuff, like being very driven and motivated. Is like you, in a sense, like you help this person to be like this too. Cause that's how you were. I feel like if this person was just like that in the moment, then y'all relationship would be in a different place right now. But hey, you empowered them. So that's good. With that being said, y'all, I'm going to leave it right here. Definitely, I hope it resonated. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see y'all in the next one. All right, my pile 2 people. If you chose the Ethereal Visions Luna Edition Tarot deck with the Clear Crystal Quartz Geode, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But first and foremost, I want to say welcome to all the new viewers. Go ahead, y'all. Click that subscribe button, because I promise you will love it over here once you join the fam. And if you are returning, I definitely want to give you all a special welcome back, especially all of my lovely returning subscribers. I'm so thankful for you all just consistently engaging with this channel, helping it to grow, helping it to progress and move forward, tapping into the readings, sharing which piles you chose and how it resonated with you. Like, I'm just so thankful for y'all, and I look forward to being able to expand this channel, be consistent with posting even more readings, and just being able to do more and show y'all, you know, just love and gratitude since y'all show me love. So I'm thankful for y'all. And yeah, I wish y'all could see my face. I'm just smiling. But make sure you check out all the links in the description box as well. In the description box, you'll find links to book a personal reading with me. You can donate to this channel. There's multiple ways to do so, but the super thanks button is enabled directly beneath this video. If for your convenience, if you would like to donate directly through this platform, you can also follow me on Instagram, and you can check out my Etsy store where I post my line of 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails. But yeah, y'all, we came here for the tarot, so let's go ahead and get into the tarot reading for today. We're asking Spirit Pile 2, what lesson did you teach your ex? Okay, what lesson did you teach your ex? We're going to see what you taught them. Sorry, I thought this one card want to come out. Let's see what you taught them. But we have here the 8 of Wands. We also have the Strength card, but the Strength card came up within the reverse. It could be that this person was withholding. But let's see. We'll see what else comes up. We have the Page of Pentacles. Let's get some clarification. We have the 6 of Wands. I just heard it's this song by Justin Nozuka, and it's called Carried You. Carried You. I just heard that song, because in that song he says heaven is only 3 blocks away, and he keeps repeating that, like, heaven is only 3 blocks away, heaven is only 3 blocks away. Like, that's literally what he keeps saying. Like, that's literally what he keeps saying in that song. We have the 5 of Pentacles. This person tricked them on their own self, like, out of their spot. Like, I don't know who they listen to. Like, who did they listen to? Like, I'm just like, and then they also have the King of Wands within the reverse. I feel like your breaking up with this person was not nice. Like, it was not nice. I feel like y'all were really severely disappointed in this person. Like, it's just a lot of disappointment here. That could either be like you being disappointed, feeling very disappointed in their lack of actions, like, or even this person could be disappointed in themselves right now. It's just a lot of disappointment, and somebody's mad too. So I'm just like, who's mad? I feel like for y'all, what I feel, yeah. I'm like, who's mad? The Empress is mad. Like, yo, I think this person pissed you off. And I feel like you showed a different side to this person. So that's what they learned too. They learned that, like, look. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep cracking up. But I'm just saying, like, I really feel like it's just, I keep cracking up because I just see someone just being so shocked. Like, so shocked that they experience this other side to you. Like, I'm not saying y'all are two-faced people, but I feel like you got 2 sides. You got 2 sides. Now, whenever people say somebody got 2 sides, they always think, oh, Gemini, you know, you got 2 sides. But I don't look at it like that. I just feel like for you, it's the same coin, but it's 2 sides to the same coin. Like, one side, very sweet, very loving, very nurturing. The other side, you could be very short, very quick-tempered, like hot-tempered. Like, you're not playing these games. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what this person understood. That's something that they learned from you. That's a big thing that they learned. But I also feel like the reason why you got this way with this person is because they started coming up very short. The relationship seemed like it was progressing, and it seemed like it was moving forward. For some of y'all, it's like the relationship, for this person, it was moving quickly. And I think that's something that they started feeling some type of way about. That's something they started getting scared about, was how quickly the relationship was progressing and moving forward. And it wasn't like, it was a bad thing, but I feel like this person was not used to things going right, you know? And y'all too, y'all could be like very attractive people, like just very attractive people. Like, if it's not just your outside looks, it's your energy, it's your essence, it's very attractive. It's very beautiful. Like, it draws people towards you. Like, you're like a magnet. It's like people are drawn towards you because of just this energy like that you have. It's just like what I just heard was lullaby. Like, it's so soothing. It can really put somebody to sleep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in just such a soothing way. So that's probably something this person was afraid about, because they realized that they were falling in love very quickly, or they realized y'all connection was moving forward very quickly. If this person was around you, it's like now they're experiencing more energy being directed towards them because they're with you, because y'all are showing up very magnetized. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people are going to be drawn towards you. Like, so if you was out in public and this person was with you, it's like more eyes are going to be looking. You know what I'm saying? More eyes is going to be looking in their direction because they're with you. Y'all feel what I'm trying to say here? So that could have been something that was very scary to this person, because it's just like, okay, I'm in the in crowd now. You know, the in crowd being with you. Like, okay, I'm in the in crowd. Okay, I'm on a new level now. But there's also the other end of it too, where I could be left. I could get left. That's what this person understood. Like, I could get left. Like, I could be abandoned. I could be left, like, and be by myself. So that, in a sense, was what freaked this person out, was the fact that as much as, yeah, you were there, things were so, like, you know, just so nice, and the vibe was so nice. Like, things was progressing and moving forward quickly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Things was growing quickly. Like, you know, this person was getting an increase of attention, like maybe y'all connection too, like just y'all being together was very magnetizing as well. Because it don't have to be that this person was lesser than you. Maybe this person was on your level, so everything was like, you know, was working. But this person has issues with abandonment, and they still have abandonment wounds that, in a sense, have, it's like kind of closed them up in a way. You know what I'm saying? Because they have these abandonment wounds. So this person started coming up light, and they started being scared. You know what I'm saying? They weren't really as brave and courageous as I feel like they could have been, because they were kind of focused too much on the pending heartbreak or the pending doom here too with the Three of Swords. It's like, because when I see here, it's like, it seemed like y'all was going okay. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what could mess this up? And it's like this person's their thoughts and the pending doom of you potentially leaving them, pending heartbreak of, you know, you abandoning them. It's like it was pending. Like, in their head, they thought that it was going to come at a certain point in time. You was going to end up leaving them at a certain point in time. So that's why things kind of, you know, went to the wayside. That's where things went to the wayside. And I feel like you was pissed at this person, because it's like in your head, how you looked at it was like, you always have a chance to do something different, or you're going to have a chance to experience something different. And I feel like y'all was pissed too. And that's probably why this person pissed now, because they realized that, like, they could have chosen to not repeat a cycle. They could have just, you know, took some time, got theirself together. What I keep hearing was, I need to catch my bearings. Catch my bearings. Like, I do feel like this connection was moving really fast. And like, for someone who may be like not as mature, for some of y'all, this person could have been younger than you. So for someone, or they just have more lessons in love and life to learn. So it's just like, for this person, it's like they just felt like they couldn't keep up. And now I feel like this person understood, like, it's two sides. I don't feel like you took it easy with this person. I feel like there was a lot of words that was said and exchanged between the both of y'all, which displayed just how angry or disappointed or upset that you were with them. And I feel like this person is a little upset too. Like, something that they learned too is like, something they learned from you is like, ego has no place in a relationship, honestly. Like, you got to check your ego at the door, because as, like, some of y'all, this person could be younger than you, but it's like they look older, or they carry themselves like they just kind of look older. Or some of y'all, this person It's like I just see someone who's like not necessarily a bodybuilder, but someone who's strong. So they might physically look stronger than you, but it's like it's kind of just the outside. You know what I'm saying? When you look at it on the inside, because for some of y'all, I feel like y'all think these people are cowards or they're just not brave. So on the inside, it's like it's kind of, and for some of y'all too, I feel like these people are water signs that you're asking about. Because for some reason, I just thought of cancers. And y'all know how cancers are, where they just, like, they're tough. They have a real tough exterior with the shell, but inside it's just really like mushy. That type of thing. Is like this person on the outside, their appearance, they can look like they some type of way, but on the inside, that's not how they really truly are. It's like what you told, I feel like what you taught this person is like your ego has no place. Like ego has no place when it comes to this. It's like you have to be real, you have to be genuine, you have to be vulnerable. You also have to feel like you can open up regardless of this pending doom, and also not to project things out. Not to project things out because those things may not be true. I feel like you taught this person like you can't just be focused on your feelings all the time, because your feelings could be telling you something that's a lot different because of your perception. It tell you something a lot different than what is actually going on. Because this person believed that you would have just left them. Like they just felt like they would have just had this really intense fall from grace. And that in a sense you would have crushed them by doing so. So they kind of brought the heartbreak on themselves. So yeah, this person definitely was learned to not sabotage things. And I feel like it was just a lot of like, how could you? Some of y'all, this person could have been, trying to deal with someone else or deal with something else to like make the heartbreak feel less than, but it's just a lot of how could you type of energy. Like, how could you do that? Like, how could you do this? Everything was going so well. How could you? It's like this person understood that like their ego and pride has no room. Cause it's like, yeah, this person could they could look a certain type of way on the outside, but on the inside, it seemed like they still have a lot much more growing and maturing to do. Like this person could have been very inexperienced when it comes towards like actual relationships. So I feel like what you also taught them was like, don't judge a book by its cover. Because when they looked at you, they just felt like, okay, like, all right, nice looking person, sweet looking person. Okay, like it's vibes over here. Like, all right, I'm getting attention over here. Okay. But it's like, what else is there? You can't be superficial. So I feel like this person kind of went into this in a superficial way. But then they were surprised to learn that like you're not a superficial person. And also, when it comes to having a relationship with you, the superficiality and the ego and the false sense of pride has to be checked at the door. So it doesn't matter what you look like. Because this person, I feel like they have a certain look about them also, where it seemed like it makes you think that they're a certain type of person because of how they look like. But just like they had to learn with you, I can't judge this book by its cover because this person is more than what I think. You know what I'm saying? It's like they have to understand that they can't judge. Now that they can't judge you, it's like they can't underestimate you or they can't put nothing past you. So I just feel like, because what I just keep hearing is downcast pride. Like, I just feel like this person is a very egotistical individual and they just had to learn, like, you can't be superficial and egotistical with everybody. You can't do that over here. Like, especially with you showing up in this Empress energy. Because I'm like, who's mad? Like, I was cracked up. I'm like, who's mad? Is it you? Is it them? Like, but I just feel like you snapped on this person. I feel like you really snapped on them. And for some of y'all could have told this person, look, I don't need you. I wanted you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need you. Like, I could be anywhere. Like, you could get attention all by yourself. Like, I don't need you. I wanted you. That's what it was at the end of the day. Like, it's just funny now because this person is understanding here too, even with this Hierophant card. Like, it's like whenever people trick themselves out of their own happiness, I just be like, okay. I'd be like, all right, do that. You want to trick yourself out of your own happiness? Okay, do that. That's on you. But yeah, this person understand that, like, and what they learned too is like, you can grow through this. Because like I said, this person's a bit inexperienced when it comes to, you know, love. This person could even be at a place where they were starting over again in their life, especially when it came to their finances. And something that they learn is like, you can do both. Like, you can still work on your finances. Like, you can still work on things that are important to you. It seemed like this person in school too, or you could have met this person through school. It's like, yeah, I could still keep, you know, focusing on, you know, what I have going on, but I can still understand that I'm in this relationship and it's moving. Now, if this person was a little feeling some type of way because the speed of the connection, I could understand that because this relationship was moving. I could understand that, but it's like, communicate that. You know what I'm saying? Communicate that instead of isolating. I feel like this person could have started to withdraw and isolate themselves, thinking that you eventually was going to leave them, but that wasn't necessarily the case. So they tricked themselves out of their own happiness is what I'm going to keep saying. And now they're mad about it. But yeah, that's something that they had to learn, is that, like, you can look at the bigger picture to what's going on. You don't just have to be concerned with the minute details. Sometimes when you're too detail oriented, it can just get a little too much. Like, things can get a little too murky and cloudy. I feel like this person was supposed to bring themselves up instead of shrinking. You know, they were supposed to expand instead of shrinking, which is probably something that they typically do anyway, because this person has abandonment issues and wounds. So they're going to shrink instead of just expanding themselves. Like, yeah, and this person is very prideful and egotistical too. So I just feel like you gave somebody a run for their money. I don't think that they were really expecting this when they got with you. They wasn't really expecting you to be this, like, to be this empress, like, to be everything, but to also not be a pushover. I feel like y'all are not pushovers. So it's just like, you showed this person two sides and kind of metaphorically slapped this person and woke them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying y'all literally could have slapped this person, but I'm just saying figuratively, it's like your energy and essence really did that to them. But yeah, they just learned that, like, even though things may not always be clear, it's like focusing on what you want and just going with it. I feel like just go with it. Because what I heard was heaven is only 3 blocks away. Like, so it seemed like it's just like reaching the pinnacle of a connection. Like, you could have just kept going. The relationship just could have been better. It could have just been a success. Like, it could have just been victorious, like a victorious relationship. But it's like, this person, I don't know, sometimes people have to understand what they really actually truly want, I guess, in life, and they have to be fine with it. Because I feel like sometimes people make decisions and they don't really know what the consequences or implications of those decisions are. But it's like, yeah, you taught this person, like, you can't trick yourself out of your own happiness. You can't let ego and pride be the downfall of a connection. You can't judge a book by its cover. That's a big one. You know what I'm saying? Because they probably get judged all the time by how they look like. You know what I'm saying? But they really not about what other people place on them. You know what I'm saying? They're not really about that. Like, a really prideful person, kind of a coward, not really as brave. But for you, it's like, they had to learn too. Like, yeah, you might look sweet. You might look sweet, like this lady here with all these flowers in her hair. Like, yeah, you might look sweet, but you traded in you gave in those ashes to receive this beauty. You know what I'm saying? Like, that means that you went through stuff in life too. That's why I just feel like this person wasn't really expecting you to really come at them in the way that you did, where it was just like, look, I feel like y'all was like, look, bruh, like, I want you. I don't need you. understand that. Like, something like that. But yeah, this person definitely understands that, like, if they want to sit where you at, they have to clear out the smoke and the illusions and the smoke and mirrors. They have to, you know, be straight up. It's like, I'm not saying that this person doesn't have the capability to, but I feel like they're very superficial and they looking at the wrong things. That's just what I heard. It's like, you're worried about the wrong things. You're looking at the wrong things. So let's see what else. I just feel like this person realized you have a lot much more pull than what they think for some reason. Like, you have a lot much more, like, I don't know. It's something like you just much more than what you lead people to believe, you know? And I feel like this person is the opposite. It's like they're less, much less than what people believe. That type of thing. Do y'all get what I'm saying? But here we have sweetness. Yeah, so they still, here we go, just confirming this. Like, yeah, you sweet, but we already knew that. And you showed them a certain type of sweetness. But I think they understand, like, they can't play with you now. Like, that's something that they learned. Like, I can't play with this person. I can't play with pile two. Like, I can't play with pile two. I really can't. Then we also have mental health here as well. And something else that they learn from you. So yeah, mental health is definitely very important. That's something that they learn, because I feel like as this person was, as the relationship was disbanding, it's like this person was definitely dealing just with a lot of pending. It's like pending doom. You know what I'm saying? Pending heartbreak, pending depression, pending abandonment. And this is definitely something this person could have dealt with before in the past, because it was so easy for them to identify with those feelings. Even if those feelings weren't present within your connection, it was so easy for them to identify with that, which lets me know that this person has definitely dealt with this before. So they just understand how, like, through you all understanding how important, like, peace is, and peace within a connection. And they understand that, like, it's like when you're putting this type of energy into the connection, it's like it's not going to strengthen it. It's only going to weaken it. So they understand that, like, when you're in a connection with someone, it's so important for you to be happy and okay with yourself. And I just feel like this person there's a lot of, like, illusions and smoke and mirrors that they have to deal with as it pertains to their sense of self. So to me, someone like you who is very self-assured, you went through your healing process. You could still be healing, because healing is continuous, but you're just at a certain place in life, like, where you just feel very empowered over yourself and just within your space. It's like, you are someone, and I think that's something else that freaked this person out too, is something they learned, is like, you are someone who deserves to be, like, someone's wife or someone's husband. Like, you're an ideal partner. That's something that they learned. Like, you're actually a really ideal partner. And it's like, this person literally would have to get themselves together in order to rise up and meet the occasion. But I feel like they had a chance to, and they understanding that, like, things might not be perfect, but you have to rise to the occasion. Like, very similar to a previous pile in that sense, but still different. All right, let me get y'all another card from here and see what else you taught this person. We have here too, Earth Angel. So this person definitely learned that through you, that, like, you're Earth Angel, especially with how you're showing up in that Empress energy. Like, and they'll probably never meet anyone like you, or, you know, just even up until this point, haven't had met anyone that's like you. So it's just kind of like a hindsight is 20/20 thing with this person, where they, like, realize, like, the type of person they had in their life. they had a very ideal partner in their life, like, and you know, things was moving very quickly. And you know, I mean, it also could be too that this person never, I just heard I never been with a baddie. So you could have been this person's first baddie, first pretty beautiful woman or something. You could be watching this and be a man, like, men be bad too. Like, y'all be looking good too. So you definitely could have, been this person's first, like, really super attractive person that they've ever dated. And for y'all, like I said, it's not just your outside, it's also your essence too. Like, so dating someone that has it all, it's like you're the first person. So I could see how they would be afraid that they would be abandoned at a certain point in time. I just think this person wanted to let themselves down easy. They wanted to let themselves down easy than to put themselves in a position to where they could potentially be rejected really bad by you. You know what I'm saying? So let's get y'all. But yeah, like, they just, I don't know. I just heard fumble the bag. That's something they learned. Like, they just fumbled. They fumbled the bag. Like, but yeah, this person still does have hope when it comes to you. They still do, even though they took the relationship into their own hands based off of what they perceived was going to happen, even if it could not have happened. For them, I just keep getting self-fulfilling prophecy. Self-fulfilling prophecy. See what else you taught them. So we have long distance between you. Yeah, you taught them that they could get left. Like, you taught them that they could get left. Like, that's probably something they never experienced either. And it's like they put the circumstances in place to get left because that's what they thought was going to happen anyway. That's why I keep saying self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, that's what they thought was going to happen anyway. They thought you was going to leave. So they kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, they did it to themselves. Like, and they probably felt like with how quick the relationship was moving forward that you probably would never just leave them or stop talking to them. But yeah, you all are definitely, you could be in no contact, still separation from this person. Because like, yeah, they are an ex. Like, this card want to come out again. We have sexual compatibility. So that's something that they learn from you, like, is that you can actually truly be sexually compatible with someone. They probably really missed that too. They probably missed that between the both of y'all, like a lot of kissing. A lot of kissing. And we also have a card here, no. This one came out, it was no. And it was also finding balance that came out as well. So I'll just put that here. But yeah, when I see no, it could just be like what they learn from you is like boundaries as well. Because there is distance between the both of you. And also, like, why I was like, yeah, you definitely let this person know, like, that you are not the one. So yeah, you definitely could have, just imposed some boundaries with this person, and they never really thought that you would do this because the connection seems like to be moving so quickly. But yeah, what I just heard too was hot and cold. You're either in or you're out. So this person could have been displaying some hot and cold behavior towards you through your connection. And that's something that you got mad about as well. But yeah, you definitely established your connection. What I'm trying to say is you definitely established your own boundaries and let this person know, like, I'm not putting up with this. That's why they had to realize that it's two sides. It's two sides to you. And then here with finding balance as well, it's like you kind of letting this person know. And I think this more so is finding balance with that person's mental health, because as we can see, because of the head and heart space that they were in when they was dealing with you and things started picking up, as we can see here, like this person wasn't really in the best head space. They had a lot of intense like abandonment wounds and issues that had to be cleared up so that they could actually feel comfortable and secure being in a connection with you. So it's like this person is learning that they got to find balance with their mental health. It's important to be and to be better, to feel better so that you can show up better. But I can definitely tell you, just with this person being in this Page of Pentacles energy, it's like they're learning this now. Like you really did teach this person and they're learning this now. Like, so let's see what else you taught them. Give me a second. I want to make sure I don't get the same card, because that card wants to come back out again. Get y'all some new energy. All right, so for y'all, we have respect. Yeah. I feel like this person, like, that's why I said they looked at you one way, but then they learned that, like, you're really a firecracker. Like, you really can say what you have to say. Like, you really do command your space, especially being in that Empress energy. So, especially if you are very feminine, it's like this person understood that, like, you're very feminine and divine, so they can't display their level of, you know, toxic masculine energies towards you. Like they would have to check it at the door. They would have to check their ego and pride at the door. And if they're going to deal with you, they have to be an authentic person that's willing to be vulnerable and open up. Like you can't be fake. This isn't a superficial thing. This is a very real thing. And it's like once this person understood that it was getting too real, like that's when they started getting scared, because they're actually very egotistical and superficial. So I just feel like they have a lot more to learn when it comes to love. But yeah, you definitely told them, it taught them it's real. I'm real, like I'm real and I'm not playing games type of thing. So yeah, this person probably never met anyone that's like you, or if they have, they've kind of like maybe tried to run over people and, you know, but you have your boundaries and you respect yourself. So you just wasn't going to let this person just kind of do whatever and do anything, you know, especially with them in their hot and cold energy. You was not going to allow that in your space. So yeah, that's what we have here. I definitely hope that you all, you know, were able to resonate with these messages. Definitely make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next one. All right, my pile 3 people. If y'all chose the Modern Witch Tarot deck with the green fluorite crystal, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But first and foremost, I want to say welcome to all of the new viewers. And I want to give a special welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers. Definitely, I'm so grateful and thankful for everything that you all do. Like, y'all have just been turning up on my channel. Y'all been engaging, just helping this channel to consistently grow. And I'm thankful for y'all being here, because you could be anywhere, but you decided to tune in to me. So I don't take that lightly. I appreciate your time, your energy, your appreciation. And I just look forward to being consistent, expanding this channel, and just showing my, you know, gratitude for you all tuning in just a lot of different and fun ways to come. So thank y'all so much. Make sure y'all, if you have not subscribed, go ahead, click that button and join the fam today, because I promise you will love it over here. And definitely make sure you check out the links in the description box. I have links there to book personal reading with me. You can donate to this channel. For your convenience, the super thanks button is enabled directly beneath this channel if you would like to donate that way for your convenience. You can also check me out on Instagram if you would like to follow me over there. And check out my Etsy store where I post my line of 3D and hand-painted gel press-on nails. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get into it for today. We are asking Spirit, Pile 3, what lesson did you teach your ex? Okay, what lesson? Wait, let me make sure all the cards are turned over because I saw a card flip. All right, what lesson did you teach your ex? Yo, what lesson did you teach your ex? Like, this Hierophant card definitely flipped. Like, it flipped crazy. Yeah, what lesson did you teach your ex? So I don't know why I just heard like sharing the burden, sharing the burden of responsibilities, like maybe this is someone who didn't really pull their own weight. And it just seems like that's the classic story of how this person became an ex to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Classic story. You have the Strength card. Yeah, maybe you felt like you was in this, relationship on your own at a certain point. For some of y'all, I feel like this ex wasn't just someone that you were dating. This could have been someone that you was married to, but you still felt very alone in your marriage, For others, if it's just the person you was in a relationship with, is like you could have felt very alone in this relationship. We had a 10 of Pentacles in a reverse. You carrying everything on your back. Like, just carrying everything on your back. We also have the Chariot in reverse. Maybe y'all both. I know what this person learned. Like, but I want to see what direction this person was going in, because it seemed like they just didn't do enough for this connection. Like, I think this person was doing a lot of things in secret. I want one card to come out. But I think it's a lot of secrets and things that you probably don't even really, probably don't even really know about this person. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles within the reverse. I just feel like this is someone at a certain point in time, like you couldn't really trust them because you couldn't really trust like what their plans and intentions were for y'all's relationship. Is like you couldn't really trust it. And just also you not being on the same page as this person. Maybe y'all didn't want the same things. Maybe you wanted to have a stable family, home life. Maybe this person, they might have acted like that's what they wanted, but that's not really what they was doing. For some of these people, I feel like they gambled your money away or gambled your wealth away, or they just use money irresponsibly on the wrong things. Yeah, they just use money on the wrong things. I don't know. This person is a little, I don't know, just, they're a little weird too, because they're the type of person who feels like they can get something for nothing. But it's like, if you're not putting any work in, how are you still expecting to receive any results? I think that this person could be dealing with money issues right now, or it just seems as though their life is moving backwards, or their life is just kind of stagnant at the same, they just at the same place. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this person is just kind of at the same place, like wherever they were when you left them, or if they left you, it's like they're still there. You know what I'm saying? they're still there. But yeah, so pretty much, I feel like at a certain point in time, like I said, some of y'all could have been married to this person, or it could have been some type of higher commitment that's going on here, especially with that Hierophant card, or the possibility of marriage was there. But I really do feel like this was something a lot much more serious, like a lot much more of a serious connection, you know, that you had with this person. Like, I feel like you and this person could have a family too. Like, you could have kids with this person. Even if y'all not married, it's like there's some type of connection, like a family connection here too. Or you just saw this person as family, or y'all families could have been very close growing up. You know what I'm saying? So it's family. But for the most part, yeah, I just feel as though like you were in this connection by yourself, unbeknownst to you. You was carrying everything by yourself. Like, that's why I'm just getting the energy of like y'all being single parents. Like, you could be a single parent. And so it's like you have so much responsibilities and burdens that have to do with your home life. Or if not, then it's like you're actively trying to prepare yourself to have a family. It's like you could be that type of person where it's like, I know I want to be married in the next 5 years, so I'm going to get my finances together. I'm going to get things together. I'm going to start looking at homes that I want. I'm going to start, you know what I'm saying? You put a lot of energy into the future and what you want to have in the future. You put a lot of energy there. Now, I feel like something this person is going to learn, like has learned through you, is that what I just heard was like, if you don't work, you don't get a plate. Like, that's just something I heard. It's like, if you don't work, you're not going to get any results. Like, if you don't put in any labor, if you don't, help, then you're not getting anything. I just feel like this person learned and knows now that you were in this by yourself. They wasn't really pulling their weight in the connection as much as they should have. Now, this could be like responsibilities that you had to focus on. Like, this person wasn't really truly the helpmate that you really need. Like, the real true supportive partner that you really need, because y'all just wasn't seeing things on the same page. You could have been someone who really wanted a serious commitment with this person. They could be someone who just wanted to play the field. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were not at the same place. Like, y'all did not want the same things. You didn't have you didn't have similar goals. And that's probably why at a certain point you realized that like you was kind of spinning on like a hamster wheel. It's like you're doing all of this work, but there's no results to the work that you're doing. It's like you could be expecting good things to come from this person, but on the back end, y'all are both going in opposite directions because you're not on the same page. That's what this person learned, is like you have to be on the same page with the person that you are in a relationship with. Like, if you're not on the same page with this person, if you don't have similar goals, if you don't have, and similar outcomes in mind to how you see things in your future, then it's not going to work. Because I feel like this person has seen that because of their lack and their inability to help carry things, or to help, with the work, or to help with the responsibilities, it's like, that's why they're back. That's why they're back at square one. That's why they're back at square one. Whereas it's like, you can be looking forward to great things, based off of what the work that you've done personally for yourself. It's like, they can't look forward to those things as well, because they know they was playing games, and they know that they were not trying to go in the same direction as you. It's like you probably was already doing this. It's like dragging this person along. It just makes me think about like when you in a store with a child, and it's like you just have to drag that child through the whole store. And it's not like literally dragging that child, but it's like you literally have to pull them this way. It's like, we're going this way. We came to the store for 2 things. Why are you looking at 10 things when we only came here for 2 things? That type of thing. It's like you have to be focused and you have to be on task, and you and your partner have to be on the same page when it comes to what you want out of life. That's what this person has to learn. They learn through you that you have to get serious. Like when you in relationships, you have to get serious. Like it's not just some imaginative la la land that you're living in. You actually have to get very serious about what it is that you're choosing for yourself. Because if you don't know, you're not going to get anything. That's what this person is realizing. Like if you don't know. And I just think they realize they're not going to get anything because they kind of got kicked out. What I just heard was you gave this person a boot. Like you just told them to get on with their own merry way because you realized you was not being helped. Or there wasn't really too much like reciprocation, you know, that this person showed you. Especially here too with the 9 of Swords. It's like, yeah, this person is definitely worried about this. You know what I'm trying to say? It's a lot of anxiety here when it comes to this individual. You know, it's something that they can still be thinking about. This could be a ruminating thought within their head and them understanding that like they should have gotten serious when they had the chance and they should have helped. They should have got on the same page with you. They should have gotten on the same page with you because now they're still stuck in the same spot. And there's a possibility that there's no more further opportunities when it comes to you because they took so long to decide and choose. It's like, it's sad, but it's like, you probably like, damn, like, I already decided and I chose and I was living life and I was trying to build with this person and I was doing all this, like, and it's kind of, it probably hurts to feel like, dang, this person wasn't even with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person wasn't even with me. And that's why this relationship did not move forward. Like, you're expecting something good from the fruits of your labor and what you're doing. But this person is just kind of along for the ride. And they didn't really put in much to help. And for some of y'all, it's like this person could have been considering other options. And that's probably why they, you know what I'm saying? That's probably why this opportunity closed up for them when it came to you, because you're still trying to figure out what you want and you're still in your head. You're still considering other things. Like, I just feel like you was doing a lot of actual legit work. Like you were putting in like actual work. Whereas it's like this person was still in their imaginative headspace. And now on the other end of it, it's like they're experiencing anxiety, ruminating thoughts, and potentially insomnia and worry because of this. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all thought, like, especially for this ex, if you thought like, oh, this person didn't care about me, like, oh, they it's like on the back end, they're thinking a lot about you on the back end. It's kind of like you don't know what you have until it's gone type thing. But this person's kicking themselves because they feel like they should have done more to help the connection. They should have done more to help you. That's something that they learn. Is like you have to put in too. They have to put in too. Yeah, and then with the 8 of Swords too, like this person, like that's why I told y'all, is like you moved on, but it's like this person could literally just be stuck in the exact same place that they were in where you left them. I just feel like it just seemed like this person don't really have much to give, if that makes sense. But sometimes I feel like it's like, do you not have much to give because you're not willing to, or because you're not capable? I feel like this person could, in a sense, not be capable, if that makes sense. Maybe they can't really take relationships in general. Maybe they're not people that should be in relationships right now at this point in time, because you have to be a helpmate to the person that you're with. Can't expect that person to carry the whole relationship on their back. You have to be a helpmate. And it just seems as though this person in their headspace, they could be very limited within their thinking. Like this person could have a poverty-based mindset where they're just kind of stuck and stagnant, you know, limited based mindset. So they probably weren't able to meet you on this other level. They probably was really unable to do so, you know, because I feel like you all have the ability to have very strong connections and enduring connections. But I feel like you also understand that in order to have a strong and enduring connection, we have to put in work. And I just don't think this person has endurance at this point in time in their life. Or just an inability to, like I said, get on the same page with you. It may be something that something that you'll understand is that you wanted different things. You and this person both wanted different things. But yeah, this person is definitely understanding how their mindset stuck in limited thinking, and just their lack mindset has gotten in the way of them being able to contribute towards this connection. So maybe this person felt like they didn't have nothing to give. That's why I'm just like, is it because they didn't want to, or because they're not capable of doing that? And it just seemed more so like they're not capable. It seemed like they're not capable. But then we have the Tower here too, which does signify a breakup. Hence, yeah, that's what this reading is about. After the breakup, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like this person learned too that, like, what they learned is like, maybe this was the best thing for them, was this breaking up of the connection. Because like I said, this person is not really capable. So that's really the lesson that you taught them. Is like, maybe this person is not in a place right now to where they could be a good partner to another person. You know, you're causing this person to have to focus on and internalize what's going on within them. Because it's already a lot to be in a connection with someone that she even hears too with the Queen of Cups. It's like you're nurturing, you're caring, you're loving this person. You're willing to do things for this person. You're willing to listen to this person, be empathetic to this person. But it's like, okay, and then what? You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you doing that, but and then what? It's like, this person is not able to reciprocate the same love to you. They were not able to. Simply because I just feel like this is not really what they wanted. Was a strong commitment like this. I don't think this is essentially what this person really wanted, because they knew they weren't capable of maintaining it. So that's just something that they learned. They just learned that, like, there has to be a give and take. There has to be reciprocation when it comes to relationships. You can't just jump into something serious because of the benefits that you're getting. You actually have to give back in return. I think that's something that they learn. Is like, you actually have to. But it's like, if this person isn't able to give, it's like you kind of just taught them something that they already know. Maybe they just tried the connection with you just to see, like, okay, let's see where it goes. But you kind of just reinforce to this person like something that they already know. And I feel like they already have insecurities about this anyway. Maybe this person really isn't capable of being in just a strong connection like this. Maybe they can only be in, little connections here and there where they just gallivant around with people here and there. I'm not saying this person is a player. I'm just saying, like, maybe they can't handle what you're prepared for, or what you're willing to do to see the results. You know what I'm saying? They can't handle that. So that's something that they learned, is like, maybe serious connections like this is not for them, and they just need to be in these little, you know what I'm saying? Like, these little friendships that they want to have, or these little, like, connections that only last a couple weeks to a couple months here and there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's something that they can handle. So let's get some cards from a Divine Feminine Oracle, and let's see what else comes up. What else you taught this person? I just keep hearing that. It's like, if you don't work, you don't get a plate. Like, I just keep hearing that. Like, if you don't work, you don't get a plate. But for y'all, we have certified it girl. So you let them know that you're that one. You're that bee. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this person, also something they learned about you in general is like things don't come to you easy. Like you always got to put some type of work or effort in to get what you want. So this is probably when they saw you, they probably saw how you look and thought like, okay, but they didn't realize that it took a lot for you to get there. What I also heard was it cost me a lot. So it probably cost you a lot of sacrifice to get to where you are today or to create the life that you have for yourself. So that's why you understand that it's going to take work and sacrifice to create the ultimate family life that you want. Y'all could have thought about having a family with this person, but then you realize like it's not the right person for you to do that with. We also have the new you as well. Like when I see this new you card, it makes me think about the Phoenix. That's why I feel like this is someone that you've known, like even when I said your families could have been close as well, like, or even knowing this person from school. So it's like they kind of seen you grow up, and they seen you transform and they've seen you change. I think you taught this person that like there's going to be ebbs and flows to life, but change has to happen. Especially if you want something different for yourself, you have to be willing to change yourself, to let things go, or to adopt new character traits in order to see the result that you want. And this person is very much still very stagnant, especially since, since you separated from them, like I've said, to begin with, and then just seeing the confirmations was nice. So I thank Spirit for that. But it's just like, yeah, like this, you're not just teaching this person about like relationships, but you're teaching them about like the content of your character in general. So this person is learning through you that change has to happen and change is necessary for growth. Let's see what else. Yes, second. Y'all got two cards. We have false mask in reverse. This person could have been acting out in a particular way because they weren't truly being authentic. But I feel like this person learned from you that you are an authentic person. I just feel like this is someone who kind of underestimated you. They felt like things came to you easy. So maybe that's why they felt like they didn't really have to do too much for this connection. But that changed. I feel like this person realized, like I said, there's a lot behind the scenes when it comes to you and to your life. You do a lot to keep things running. But then also with this trauma bond card here and just with the scissors, I feel like this person is understanding that even the things that, what I just heard was you could get cut off. Like, I just heard you could get cut off. So that's probably something that this person never really expected, especially with the Tower here too. And the Tower card talks a lot about like those sudden unexpected changes. It's like, that's something that gives this person anxiety too. Because they never thought that you would look. And that's probably what bonded y'all together was a lot of the things that you've been through. Because oftentimes trauma bonds are apparent in like narcissistic relationships. But I feel like sometimes too, when it comes to connections, it's more so like us bonding over these things that we have experienced in our past. But there is a cycle that narcissists do to create trauma bonds with people. Okay? That's like the abuse and then the infatuation, the cycle of abuse and then infatuation. So maybe that's something that you have experienced with this person. But at the same time, too, it's like cutting those cords of attachment. And I feel like this person felt like they could never get cut off for some reason. That's why I'm just like, it's something here that has to do with family, like, you know what I'm saying? But they realized that what I just heard was every dog has their day. So they realized that with you. That's something else they learned. Like, you can get cut off. Like, point blank, period. Like, let's see what else we have from the reconciliation deck. Yeah. This narcissistic card came up again. It came up again. But yeah, I just feel like something else they learned about you is, I don't know why I just keep hearing tough love, tough love. Like, so they definitely could have experienced some tough love when it came to you. And it just is what it is. It's not to be egotistical. It's not to be prideful. Like, it just is what it is with you. I feel like you're someone who's very much focused on like results and work. And like, you have so much going on in your life. Like, you have to be present in all areas, you know? So it's like this person is like, they just learn. I just feel like they learn that things aren't as easy for you as they think. Like, that type of thing. Like, you're not really wearing a mask. You're not projecting. Like, this is really who you are. I just heard they need to come correct. That's something that I heard too. But yeah, I just feel like this person learned like who you actually really truly are. And when they came into your life, they probably saw that things were perfect and everything was, you know, running smoothly. But they didn't know that it was you that was doing all of these things to make it possible. So yeah, they just know that you're authentic. Especially there with the false mask card. Again, it's like, you're not playing games. Like, this is your life and this is what's going on. And you either going to help and be around to support, or clearly not, because they got cut off. Clearly not. Because they got cut off. Like, there is some compatibility between y'all sexually. And I tell y'all, that card has been trying to come out for every pile. But yeah, what else? We have curious about you. Yeah, hindsight is 20/20. This person, but I already told you this person still think about you. I already told you that. Like, they're still literally thinking and ruminating about you to this day. And they still are. That's something that they learn. It's like, this person could very much still be in love with you. They really could be. Because we have hugs and kisses. So they could be curious about who else you're doing this with. Or, you know what I'm saying? That's what they're curious about. Like, who else are you doing with? And then we also have, you are not being heard. So I feel like this person knows, because it's like with all of these responsibilities that you had, like, you needed help. So especially if you have asked this person, like, to help you, or, you know, to be there to pull the weight, it's like they understand now on the back end that they were not listening to you, that they were kind of stuck ruminating and concerned with what was going on with them, and that you were very alone in the connection. What I just heard was the song Charlene by Anthony, what's his name? It's called Charlene, okay? And in the song, he be like, come on home to me, Charlene. And he's basically talking about how things were so overwhelming for his partner, and he understands that he should have been there to help, you know, that type of thing. So Charlene, like, go listen to that song, because that's how this person feel about you. They want you to come back. They want you to come back. They didn't pull the weight as much as they thought they should have. Like, they didn't do as much as they thought they should have. So who knows? Like, who knows? Are they ready to step up? But yeah, I just heard that song, Charlene. Come on home to me, Charlene. Let me get y'all another card from the Hip Hop Queens. Ooh. Sorry, let me let me get y'all a card from the Hip Hop Queens deck to see, like, what else, what other lesson that they learn. What other lesson that they learn from you. Sorry, I just want one card. I just want one, not many. Just one. All right, we have mood. We have mood. That's something else that they've learned from you. And maybe it is that this person just wasn't in the right mood, like, when it came to you, like, and it came to this connection. That's why I'm just like, it seemed like the energy of someone who just kind of like got something by chance or got something by luck. And it's not like it's something they really wanted or was asking for or was trying to manifest in their life. Like, maybe it's just something that they've got. And I feel like this person has to understand, and something they understood is, like, regardless of how you feel, it is important for you to have to pull your weight for others as well. Like, if this is what you say you want, it's like, regardless of how you feel, you still have to help. I just feel like this person, like I said, just being incapable, just being an incapable person. But I also think it's by choice, because when you're in this Eight of Swords energy, like, this is a choosing type of energy. It's like you can choose to stay stuck, or you can choose to see that there's nothing actually limiting you. It's just your own mindset that is limiting you. So I feel like this person is understanding that, like, their mindset can be very deceptive, and it can really play on their level of capability to show up, when all they had to do was just show up and make the choice. But I really do think, like, this person is going to understand that and they might have to go get some therapy for this, some mental health therapy, but they're going to understand that, like, their moods, in a sense, have deceived them. You know, their own moods have deceived them. Like, and this person is going to understand how to, sometimes you got to go against yourself. Like, what you would think to do, sometimes you have to go against yourself and do something different. And sometimes you have to resist those urges to shrink back or to not step up. And it's like, this person is going to have to, they learn that. It's like they have to examine their moods and examine their feelings and examine their own capabilities. And they're going to have to rise above it. Because I definitely do feel like you all were ready to just build a strong connection with this person. You were putting in the work. But it's like, this person literally was incapable of doing it because they was in their head too much. So it's like, this person has to learn, like, sometimes you do have to rise above your thoughts, and you have to get out of that headspace, especially if your headspace is leading you to think negatively or pessimistically, you know, or pessimistic. I said pessimistically. Y'all, disregard that. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's like, if your mindset is so pessimistic, it's like you actually have to rise above that, because it's playing tricks on you. So with that being said, y'all, I'm going to leave this here. If you want to pray for this person, pray for them because they're stuck. Hopefully they'll get it together. But I definitely hope you all enjoyed this reading. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one.